away my aim. And then when I watched it again, I was like, that was a really long time. He was like, he had it on the screen. He was just doing stuff with it. He just had it still there. And then took him at least a minute, I think it was in total, to finally figure out, oh wait, I have my aim, and everyone saw it.
Yeah, anyway. No doubt. So we are going to restart for the third time. Hopefully this is the lucky charm here, as we are going to go again onto different positionings here on Metalopolis. KawaiiRice getting the southern spawn here, and SCanemone getting the eastern spawn as the green Protoss. So we are basically Mannering Ice. They're making fun of me. He's a ref. But yeah, so we are basically just going to restart for the third time. First time we had a little bit of BattleNet lag. Second time I got dropped, which I did save the replay for because it was very funny. And hopefully this is going to be the last time before this series is over. So recapping what I've said for the third time again, this is the third round now of the grand finals of the Canadian Cup. This is the best of 5 round, as all the players are moving in there. They're complaining again about lag spikes. It's BattleNet, so there's nothing we can do about that. Basically, it's everybody's experiencing a little bit of lag here, so it's going to be pretty tough. But yeah, we are going to the best of 5. This is the first game, so all the players are basically map voting down 2 votes. KawaiiRice is selecting the first map to open up on. He did select this map. So we're going to see, obviously, KawaiiRice versus SCanemone in this round going into the semifinals here, whoever advances. So really looking forward to that. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult to pass through here now, as this is a best of 5, so no quick cheese anymore. The best of 3s. Obviously, you can get off a couple quick battles and stuff, as we saw from a few different players, but this is going to have to be pretty more straight up, more traditional tournament play as it's best of 5. So we'll see which way they go with that. I want to give a special shout out to all of our sponsors here. Obviously, Coca-Cola, Jinx, Sennheiser, as they help us put on this tournament, brought in the prize pool for everybody that's playing in this awesome tournament, and really happy to have them on board with us. So thanks to all you guys. We are at the DNA Internet Cafe in Richmond, British Columbia, watching basically KawaiiRice versus SCanemone in the grand finals of the round of 3. This is Ice, of course, from L2SC, and I am joined by Bynum from L2SC as well.
Yeah. SCanemone, just looking at some quick stats here. I'm not going to share everything, but about, I guess, pretty even. I think only 2 points in terms of diamond ranking, in terms of diamond points. But really what comes into play is the amount of percentage of wins, where SCanemone is only hanging about 51.91% wins, and KawaiiRice at second place with the second highest win percentage with 66.47, just behind Druby in terms of win percentage. But anyways, we do have KawaiiRice here using that mule, putting down a second barracks. First barracks has a tech lab on it, and he is putting out some somebody's saying the stream not working. But anyways, concussive shells coming out here for KawaiiRice. I'm going to check the chat really quick.
Stream looks good on the wall here, so I'm not sure what specifically is going on for you guys. Maybe just refresh there, as there's a little bit of a delay here, but please probably try refreshing, as it does appear to be coming up right now. SCanemone getting onto Stalker, standard Cybernetics Core Stalker here as it's filling up. And KawaiiRice actually just walling in, so he is going to wall in here versus SCanemone, which is very interesting, because he'll give him a little bit more defensive position, but get the 2 racks up, and he will start a reactor on this one. So he will have a standard bio opening. He will be able to keep up with the racks pressure from SCanemone. SCanemone doing a good job of building kind of the base wall there, preventing any sort of creeping in of the back of the minerals. It really deflects Hellion, harass, and everything like that. Only supported by 1 pylon, though, so something SCanemone's got to be aware of later in the game, as I'm sure KawaiiRice will see that, and he is a very aware player, and will basically be able to exploit that if SCanemone doesn't keep up.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when SCanemone, when he plays, usually you'll see him do that 3-gate into robo build that he's so commonly known for. I guess it's because it's just such an easy build, as SCanemone writing something in Mandarin, or I don't even know if that's Mandarin or Cantonese. I can't tell the difference. I think the characters are very similar. But anyways, Command Center coming down here for KawaiiRice, as he also is putting out stim from that tech lab, as well as Marauders coming out from the barracks, as an engineering base coming out for KawaiiRice. Interesting. I wonder why he's doing that. It could be possibly just for upgrades, which is the most likely solution, because really looking at SCanemone's base is nothing that would really provoke me to build turrets. But yeah, I think that it's just for upgrades right now. As SCanemone, an enemy, wow, I still have to practice that name a whole bunch of times. Is going to be pushing out to the lower part of his expansion, and looks like actually KawaiiRice planning to do the same, building a bunker there at a very forward position, going to secure that natural so that he can get his command center that is just almost 3/4 of the way completed, as well as the same thing going on for the Stimpack. Interesting enough, there we go, turrets going. Anyways, we do have the first battle of the game. Bunkers here completely full with Marauders. 2 Marauders there, but it does kill the bunker. 2 Marauders try and run away from this. Lots of sentries here. Sentries do not take additional damage from Marauders because they are light units, so making the Marauders just a little bit weaker. And look at that, missile turret actually going to go down, so a little bit of an unfortunate there for KawaiiRice, as even bringing off some SCVs there. Need to get those back to mining, or else you lose a lot of that mining time. I think a lot of damage there was done by SCanemone. Good aggression for him. He does have sentries there. In case there was an expansion there, I like the fact that he had sentries there, so he could block off the force field and take out the expansion with those stalkers, as this looks like SCanemone going to build an expansion of his own. So this is classic a J9 advice here. You know, when you will go out for a push, put an expansion down.
Yeah, it looks like SCanemone is getting in position for a contain here more so than anything. KawaiiRice does have his orbital already completed in his main and starting to produce some SCVs from it, so he's not gonna be too far behind. He will be able to float to other positions. I don't know if SCanemone is gonna go deny that or not. He will have to if he does want to get make sure KawaiiRice does stay contained. So he has set up on the low ground. I think KawaiiRice is truthfully the missile turrets is a good anti-observer kind of thing. Maybe just because he hasn't seen into the base of SCanemone, he doesn't want to burn a scan, so you want to be ready for DTs as well. He's still a little far away, as factory's just getting finished now. He's still way far away from what's it called? Obviously Raven Tech. Sorry, wow, I can't figure out what he was looking for. But so he is going to basically be stuck on that. SCanemone will get his expansion saturated just a little bit before KawaiiRice is even able to leave, as it looks like he's going to try to hold him in there with these sentries for now. So yeah, good contain as SCanemone does pull back. I'm not sure where he's specifically going to go. It's just obviously his expansion. I'm going to get a probe down though at this 9 o'clock to make sure that he does hold KawaiiRice into one base. And you can beat the Terran like this. You can contain him and then just try to kind of combat him. Templar Archives is finished for SCanemone, so he will have Psystorm started once he gets the gas for it, I would guess. And Zealot Leg Speed almost complete, so he will have a pretty well-rounded army here to be able to counter or to fight against KawaiiRice. 2 cannons being thrown up. Another thing about SCanemone is he is not afraid, as most pros, to build cannons. He will build as many cannons are as required. Basically, as many Marines as you have, he may have cannons. So that's one thing to note about him, and it's good because it does allow him to fight defensively in his base and not really fall behind. As KawaiiRice does see the expansion from SCanemone has been started.
Yeah, after seeing that expansion, I'd be really surprised if Kawhi doesn't move out right now, because he knows that he is right now behind in terms of the army, or in terms of the economy count, and that Marine needlessly sacrificed there, just trying to get a little bit of a scout to see whether or not SCanemone's army is still floating around there. Look at that! Oh, look at that! 1 sentry going to get down. 2 sentries pretty much taken down immediately. KawaiiRice knows that this is the time to act. He needs to go against SCanemone in order to be able to be efficient and to prevent him from getting any more tech, as already you see SCanemone with some Storm being researched, as well as Zealot Legs has completed for SCanemone. KawaiiRice now moving in. SCanemone is going to be prepared for this. He has sentries there. He notices that he's been scanned. He has High Templars there. No Storm quite yet for those High Templars. Need to make sure that they stay in the back so they don't die. Good feedback, the medevac, but no, look at the High Templar actually getting sacrificed to the army, maybe taking a couple extra hits. But anyways, probes coming down. KawaiiRice, wow, perfect timing here. Oh man, this is awesome here from KawaiiRice. He knew exactly when to attack, because he knew, okay, if SCanemone backs off, he's probably going to be teching up his army. And there we go. As soon as that tech up was doing, SCanemone saying hacks, because that timing was godlike.
Good game, well played, I think he meant. So SCanemone is going to lose its first one, going to go to KawaiiRice. It is a best of 3, so there is 2 more wins to come out of KawaiiRice.